Welcome to NYC.com.
Yeah, we still up in here in Chalice Studios, you know what I mean? It's talent everywhere. I got my dude over here, he goes by the name of Jerzey Devil, you know what I mean? And Jerzey is in the building out in Hollywood. Like, what's good with that?
I mean, they call me bi-coastal Jersey, you know what I mean? I'm everywhere. I might catch me in Miami on the weekend, Jersey on a weekday, you know what I mean? And LA on a special occasion, you know what I mean? I got the whole Black Wall Street family out here. Big homie Game back there doing the Red album, R-E-D album. We got some Maurice in here, you know what I mean? 1,500 or nothing. Going real heavy in here, man. You know, we doing our numbers, man. We in Hollywood, so we gotta do what we gotta do.
How exactly did that sort of come about with you and Black Wall Street?
Man, I've been Black Wall Street since day one, man. Like, I was actually signed to Rodney Jerkins, and he moved me out here to LA and all that, and you know what I mean? We was scoring movies. We did the Honey soundtrack. I did something on Coach Carter. We did something. I scored the whole My Baby's Daddy movie with Miramax. And during that process, I met Game. You know what I mean? Game was really blowing up all the way. You know what I'm saying? He was just doing his thing on the streets and all that, tearing down the clubs. And we clicked. You know what I mean? One hood dude to another. You know what I mean? Real recognized real. And from then, we always kept tight. You know what I'm saying? So when my contract was up with Rodney, I wasn't really happy with the situation. You know what I mean? I felt like I wasn't getting all my money right, but it was a great opportunity and a great stepping stone. You know what I mean? I'd never take that away from dude. You know what I mean? He taught me a lot, and I learned a lot from him. And I just moved on. I moved with Game. I felt like my whole style and signature was way more catered to that whole little era that had going on. You know what I mean? So
to me, I find that very interesting that you can go from Rodney Jerkins, who I would say like his, you know what I mean, like his type of vibe is more like
R&B.
Yeah, more R&B vibe. Like if it was a hip hop artist, I would say like more like a Mace type. Like that, maybe that would have been an artist, or like that would have been on his label. How do you go from that situation to
like a lot of people don't know, like Rodney's from Jersey. He's from like the suburbs, Jersey. I'm from Atlantic City, you know what I mean? Right behind the casinos is all ghetto. A lot of people don't know that because you know, the media like to keep it clean. But we're from the same area pretty much, and I was doing a lot of demo tapes for the local artists and all that. And he had signed this dude named Fat from Harlem, and he had moved to Atlantic City, so I had did some beats for him. And when we took it back to Rodney, he was interested in the beats, like, yo, who did these beats?
So you produce, you write.
Do everything, man. I'm a jack of all trades. I DJ, write, rap, you know what I'm saying? Man, I do everything. Got my own label, my own clothing line, you know what I mean? I'm an entrepreneur for real.
What's the name of the club?
Heaven to Hell, you know what I mean? That's pretty much for them. New Jersey Devil, Heaven to Hell, clothing.com. You know, check that out, get it poppin'. But yeah, so you know, in the whole process, Rodney heard my music, took me down to Miami, and was working with Tony Braxton at the time. That was kind of like a little test stage for me. And you know, of course, I passed with flying colors, me being me. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? He signed me. You know what I mean? And here I am.
What projects are you working on now that you're out here in LA?
I mean, besides the whole Game and Black Wall Street situation, like now I've worked with a lot of people, R&B, gospel, hardcore hip hop, everybody pretty much. So right now, I feel like it's my time, you know what I mean? So I was stepping into the artistry world, you know what I'm saying? So I got my new single with Lil Wayne, Different Girls, you know what I'm saying? Check that out. So I'm just really focused on me right now. I think it's time for Jerzey to do him. I've helped a lot of people get where they at, you know what I mean? I've been the backbone in a lot of situations, and I just feel like right now is my time.
Good stuff. So, I mean, it really sounds like this man right here is holding Jerzey down like something serious, like, you know what I mean? I'm a Brooklynite, but I always give Jerzey love, you know what I mean? It's that to me, first thing that always come to my mind, really, you know, Jersey girls, they got the whips and all that, you know, my BK chicks, you know what I mean? They riding the train, they got the ill right hand, you know what I mean? They hold you down, but you know what I mean, the Jersey chicks had the whips, but they got some artists too. Like, for instance, we just brought up Joe Buddens. Like, what do you think of like his whole beef situation that he got going on with like damn near everybody? It seems like.
I mean, it's hip hop, man. This is what hip hop was started off on beats, you know what I mean? And even when Game had beef with Joe Buddens, and he came at me, man. You know, I'm a diehard Jersey dude, so he had came in, I gotta go at your man. I'm like, and I actually worked with Joe before that, you know what I mean? When he came to Dark Child to try to get some music, you know. We was actually working on the Growth album and all that, you know what I mean? But it never came out, but you know, we actually went through the motions and came up with some crazy music. But Game knew that, and he was like, man, something happened with him. The G-Unit situation with Joe Buttons jumped on a little remix and a mixtape with Clue. And Game was like, man, I gotta go on your only dude you got in Jersey. I'm like, not Joe, you know what I mean? But fortunately, we got to clear all that up, you know what I'm saying? They cool, now they did songs together, they back on track, man.
Welcome to NYC.com.